and Bruce. Monday night in the NBA, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets facing off against the Memphis Grizzlies. And that's it for now. I'll see you again at halftime. Until then, Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke with the call.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee at the home of the Grizzlies, we're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And one of the players we'll focus on here, Dominique Wilkins, guys.
And this is a guy who's made the power slam his trademark, Kevin. So we'll just have to see who he throws it down on tonight.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Grizzlies homestand. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
When I look at Memphis, they've just confounded their hometown fans. I mean, this was not a team that was supposed to be on the bottom looking up.
Yeah, it's too bad for their fans because I think they felt like this would be a good season, one that they could be excited about and maybe even look to the future for even better times. But this has been a real struggle to this point.
Garland defended by Wembanyama. Wilkins. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And so here's Memphis. Garland. No good from outside. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8-ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
All right, Doris, Steve, and Clark, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
And so it's Memphis with it after the missed three from Hill. And again, Memphis no good.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Kobe, the pass to Barnes. Kobe. The kick out to Hill. Pass to Barnes. It's back to Hill. 5 on the clock. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They were kind of caught off guard in one of the games against these guys last year, and they lost. Big upset. They're coming from a team near the bottom of the conference.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Mitch Richmond. And it can be a source of pride. Hey, we split 1-1 with a marquee team from the other conference.
Kevin, that can be a source of pride, especially when you've had a disappointing season otherwise.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wembanyama.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Outside Wilkins. There's the pass to Richmond. Garland. Hey, tries to snap the cold streak. Garland. Misses the three.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Hill with it. Wilkins picks him up. And that one's good. Barnes.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Garland from downtown. Hill pulls it in.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line maybe.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
As the season ramps up, Kevin, let's take a look at how the Grizzlies are doing in the team rankings. First in steals, fourth in assists, and they're in the top half of the league in shooting from deep as well. This is a strong suit for this team, knocking down those shots from behind the arc.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make the rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Wilkins. Garland hits it from three-point range.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Wembanyama, the pass to Hill. Wembanyama, it's back to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 7-point differential. Wilkins, no good.
Rebounding's going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass. Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Expanding his range. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Hill passes to Wembanyama. It's back to Hill. Dishes to Kobe. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, a dunker of his caliber should finish that one off with no problem. That's embarrassing.
Feeds it to Wilkins. Garland. Hey. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Wembanyama, the pass to Hill. He dishes it to Barnes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Garland, defended by Wembanyama. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And one of the factors in that game was They just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Charlotte in the lead. Passes it to Dinwiddie. 4 on the shot clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Dinwiddie's got his first points in this one. Pass to Stevens. Shoots it. And he knocks down the jumper. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. There's the 3. Count that one. And the Hornets lead by 4. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. There's the pick. Pass to Cooley. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
That drops. And it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen. Here's Clarkson. That one goes. Count.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
6 to shoot. Abaji. And again, Charlotte with the triple. 12 seconds left to play in the first. The pass to Stevens. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little improved to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets ahead, up by 4.
Tune in.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
And a moment now, reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Dinwiddie, defended by Morris. The shot's good from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 points. Morris with the ball. Number 6. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Abaji. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Lets the 3 fly. Hornets with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hernandez. Gomez. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Reed. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. He feeds it to Morris. Williams drops one in from the wing.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Pass to Lively. Some solid defense there from Reed. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And there's the feed to Morris. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Williams. Drains the 3-pointer. Williams has got 5 now. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Hernan Gomez. It's blocked by Mavenga. Şengün. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, they like to get him the ball down on the low post, Kevin, not just for his ability to score, but to also distribute to his teammates when the defense collapses.
And the other most noticeable thing about him to me is his passing. I mean, he makes things so easy for his teammates. All they have to do is get to the right spot on the floor, and he'll get it to him.
Here's Bowie. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass him.
Dinwiddie, defended by Morris. Passes to Dinwiddie. Pocket 6. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by Williams.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Abachi, good on the three-point shot. He's got 11.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here's Morris. Kicks it to Richmond. He passes it to Wilkins. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here is Barnes. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Barnes has got his third basket of the night right there. The Grizzlies trail by 6. To the middle. Carter covered by Barnes. Wilkins kicks to Morris. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Hill passes to Wembanyama. He kicks to Barnes. Hill. Here's Claxton. Good D by Wilkins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And what a play. The hoop plus the horn.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Third is Kobe Bryant.
Well, night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. If you pick one way to deal with them, they'll just find another way to beat you.
Well, when you look at those numbers, you can tell that among the NBA's perimeter players, Steve, they're as explosive as it gets. It takes a lot of energy expended to defend any of them.
The dish to Hill. With the lead pass. Stolen by Carter. Outside Wilkins. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Barnes dishes to Hill. Again missing Hill. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Garland defended by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Richmond. And again, Memphis, no good.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Carter outside. Garland. It's Wilkins on the wing. Working on Bryant. And it's sent back by Kobe.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
It's Wembanyama. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
And so here's Memphis. They trail by 7. Tries from 7. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And Kobe, here we go. The shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Rockets. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Memphis Grizzlies. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
You know, right now for the Grizzlies, they've experienced a sort of worst-case scenario season. Nothing has worked out for them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Clark. I mean, the expectations were definitely higher than where they are right now. And, you know, given what we thought they had talent-wise, it's kind of hard to believe they are where they are right now.
Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Kobe's got his second bucket. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Dishes it to Richmond. Feeds it to Carter. Back to Richmond. Pass to Carter. Memphis moving that ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Wilkins. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Wilkins has got 7 points for the quarter.
If they're going to take tough outside shots, I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the 3. Just step back and knock it down.
Hill, no good.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
That ties it up. He's got 10.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Wembanyama, the pass to Kobe. He dishes it to Barnes. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And that's now 9 points for Barnes. Garland, defended by Wembanyama. Garland, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Here's Kobe. The pass to Barnes. Shoots. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Good to have you here. This is 2K Sports, and the NBA season is starting to take shape. The Grizzlies have been plugging away. They've been making smart passes, protecting their possessions. Fundamental basketball is a beautiful thing to watch. Dominique Wilkins is showing us out in the city of brotherly love, the 76ers with the lead against Toronto. Up 7 right now in the third quarter. And another one also in progress. The Spurs battling in a close one against Dallas. About midway through the third out there. And the other game still underway. In Indiana, the Pacers in a close one against Phoenix. We're all tied up in the third. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Kobe, and it's Wembanyama in at the point guard position. Here's Kobe. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Kobe's got the first field goal of the second half for the Hornets.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They're piling up the assists.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Grizzlies fourth.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do, it basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious the defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
First free throw is good. And Kobe drops them both. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Garland defended by Wembanyama. He feeds it to Carter. Garland down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Second free throw, no good.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
Hey. Pass to Richmond. And again, Memphis no good.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
Bryant. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And now it's a 10-point Charlotte lead. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, you know, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Richmond with the bucket.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
From the post. It's rebounded by Memphis. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more goals and this lead will be double digits.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Richmond left side. True on the 14-footer. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Richmond against Kobe. Backs him down. Off the left rim and out.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
It's Wilkins with the drive. Carter with a screen on Hill. Back to Wilkins. And he banks in the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. There's the pick. Wembanyama, the pass to Kobe. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Well, you got to love his determination.
To the inside. Picked him clean. It's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Off target from the wing. Here are the Hornets with us in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
The free throw drops for Kobe. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Garland guarded by Kobe. And the 3-ball is good. 6 points for him.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Releases. Şengün. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Hornets lead by 10.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Kobe Bryant. 11th in scoring, and defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And Memphis making a change here. Wilkins is checked in. Here's Bowie. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. 5th best, Kobe Bryant.
Now, during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration has been perfect.
First one falls for him. And the Hornets making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Hornets leading by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Stevens. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Passes it to Wembanyama. Dinwiddie. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen. Right side Wilkins. Pass to Bowie. Back to Wilkins. He tries for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Wembanyama defended by Mavunga. It's Wembanyama. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Atlanta, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course Charlotte, down 4 spots from them. And the Hornets making a change here. Barnes is checked in. For 3, Hill. The shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Pass to Cooley. Here's Stevens. Sinks the three-pointer. They've now scored 6 unanswered.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Charlotte calls timeout.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
And so here's Charlotte. Barnes kicks to Hill. They need this one. Misses at the rim.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
No good from Reed. The Hornets have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. It's back to Hill. Garland, he's guarded by Hill. And the pass to Reed. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Hornets trail by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Claxton, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Memphis has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. The feed to Morris. Kicks it to Carter. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
That one miss could hurt them. I mean, there's a big difference between being up 1 and being up 2.
With 1 on the clock. Offline. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter.
This Saturday, January 13th, the Miami.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
And for Charlotte, they've got Hill, and it's Barnes in at the 4. And that one's good by Kobe.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
He kicks it to Barnes. Hill against Richmond. And the basket by Hill.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Now the dish to Wilkins. Hey, covered by Barnes. Back to Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Wilkins has got 20. Charlotte's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's the screen. Kobe goes in. Hill. Again missing Hill.
Boy, that was a tough one because if that goes down, you tie the score.
And you know they wanted it to go down. They put together a nice run. That would have tied it.
Barnes grabs the miss. Charlotte trailing. Dishes it to Hill. Outside, Kobe. He passes to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Kobe. And the Hornets making a change here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. 6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And again, the Hornets missing.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Garland defended by Wembanyama. It's Wilkins with the drive.
Looking at the game for Wilkins, he has 20 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
It's all you, Wilkins. It's all you.
And he makes the first. Good on both. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Hernangomez. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The shot by Wilkins misses off the right iron.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
To take the lead. That is good. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
It's Wilkins on the way. To the paint. The shot's good from Reed.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Charlotte's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Passes it to Wembanyama. Backing down. Outside, Kobe. The trade. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
Back to Wilkins. Garland. And right on target. Good.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Charlotte calls timeout.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
And thank you for that, Doris. And Kobe drops them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
It's Wilkins with the drive. Reed the pass to Richmond. And it's off from three-point range. Barnes dishes to Kobe. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
Feeds it to Wilkins. Garland. And it's blocked by Wembanyama. Kobe with it. Now defended by Richmond. And here's Kobe from the arc. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Memphis trailing here. They set the pick. He dishes it to Wilkins. And another miss by Memphis. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Kobe kicks to Barnes. And the shot is good. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Carter, he's checked in for Memphis.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Wilkins backing him down. He feeds it to Richmond. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now the feed to Barnes. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Barnes. From past the arc. Good on the shot.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
Hill against Wilkins. Garland tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're losing by 7. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. .153 left in the fourth. Richmond the pass to Wilkins. Kicks to Carter. Back to Wilkins. And there's the pass to Carter. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. Almost, but it rolls out.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
There's 1:17 left in the game. That's good. And now it's a 9-point Hornets lead.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
He kicks to Richmond. Garland defended by Wembanyama. The dish to Carter. Will it go? And it's good on the way in.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hill dishes to Barnes. Şengün. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Shot's good by Wilkins.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. It's back to Hill. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Defended by Wilkins. Looking to get back on track here. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And some changes here for the Hornets. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 9. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they can call timeouts all they want, but it's not going to do a whole lot of good at this point.
Yeah, this one's about done. The writing's on the wall. There's nothing they can do to change this one.
Pass to Cooley. Here's Clarkson. No good. And so it's Charlotte with the win. It was a